Right farmers, it's Monday the 25th of March and we're back with some mods. So first up is Pack of Silage Silos. This is by Pigua, 4.05 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them in a construction menu and under buildings and silos. So we'll scroll along to find them. So yeah, so it starts off with a small silo, 7.5 grand, then move up 500 basically per silo as we carry on. So we've got 8 grand, 8.5, 9 grand, 9.5, 10, 10.5, and then 11, and then 11.5 on the end. So that's going to be your biggest one. Now all these are drive through, which is great. So if you've got a little small area, you could place that one down. Or if you've got a ton of stuff, a ton of chaff to be getting on with, get the biggest one at the end. Admittedly, it is large, but you can chunk them down. Right, next up is Farmhouse Bushwiser. This is by Farmer 5 Tom, 50.81 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it in a construction menu and under animals. And first off, under cows, we've got that one there, 120 grand. It's going to hold 20 cows. You can also have a horse version, which is going to cost you 120 grand. Again, it's going to hold 8 cows. And then to finish it off, we've got a pig version, 120 grand again. It's going to hold 30 pigs. Now, what this is animal barn stroke sort of silo and sleep trigger and workshop all rolled into one. Now the big elephant in the room is this bit down here. There is a ramp that goes up the side there, but unfortunately when you place it down it auto landscapes this huge block, which is yeah, it's not great. You will need to do some sort of leveling out, sort of slope, whatever you want to do. Like I've well, I probably could have done a better job, but you are going to need to do something like that, because then you can get to this ramp. And once you get inside there like that, you've got options. Now obviously this is the cow barn, so it's only going to hold stuff for cows. It's going to hold straw and it's going to hold hay in there. Now if we come around here, we come down that side like that, we'll open up this door. There we are, that's better. You've got your taking out point from the silo. So that bit is the silo itself. Drive-through options on the go down there. Pretty decent amount of space in there, mind you. We'll open up these doors like that. Now these you do need to open up both sides. Got your animal dialogue box just there. Your loading in point for your feed and your straw just there for your cows. Then come outside, you've got your milk taking out point. In here, we'll open up these doors. Come on. There we are. Open up those doors. There's your workshop trigger. So pull your vehicle in. No problem. And we'll come down this side. We've got our sleep trigger just there. Round the back is the cows. And we'll hop the fence because, you know, why not? Then right here is your taking out point for your slurry. Oh, fair enough. I mean, the building looks great. I mean, this bit on the end, though, yeah, you're going to have to deal with that one way or another. Right, next up is Small Gravity Fuel Tank. This is by Red Phoenix, 6.55 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find them in a construction menu and under buildings and containers. So we'll scroll along a little. There we are. So we've got a rusty version and we've got, well, let's face it, a brand new version. It's painted red. Now you come up to it on the side like that. You click on that, refill. It's full up already, that one is. So we'll go on the other one like that. There we are. So 1,240 litres. Obviously, pull your vehicle at the front. Got a nice rusty, that texture on there looks ace. Or you can go for a nice shiny red one. Entirely up to you. But they are ace. Right, next up is Old Shed Metal. This is by Fudso, 4.75 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in a construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll along to find it. They are 8 grand to place down, and as the name suggests, it's an old metal shed. And to be fair, sheds, in my opinion, they have walls on. I'd say this is more of a lean-to, but alright. If you need somewhere to store your bales or your pallets or a little bit of equipment, yeah, this will keep the rain off it. But next up is Line Production. This is by Grimlock RRC, 5.15 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. So there you are, 30 grand to place down. And as you can imagine, we're going to be chucking stones in and grinding them up. So you chuck your stones in there, you take out your line that side. We come to the production menu and we get a good ratio. I mean, it's 50 in, 50 out. That's 100%. You don't lose anything through the process. That's all right. I mean, it doesn't take up that much space. Building looks great. Yeah, very nice. And next up is Digital Gas Station Displays Lizard. This is by SBSH, 4.47 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find them in a construction menu and under buildings and tools. So go there like that. Scroll back along a little. There we are. So we've got a large one, 6,700 to buy. We then got the small one, which is 3.5 grand. Now they are just decorations. I mean, you don't get anything. You don't get like a monthly reward, payment, whatever you want to call it. But if you ever fancy setting yourself up a little gas station, maybe with some of those gravity tanks from over there, yeah, bang a couple of these down. Job's a good un. Well, next up is Cow Barn L Shape. This is by Missy B, 4.91 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it in a construction menu and under animals and cows. So there it is, 90 grand to place down. You're going to be able to hold 100 cows. It's also got a 1,000,000 litre capacity. That's all right. And haven't finished quite yet, 1,200 a month from the solar panels. That's all right. That is all right indeed. Now you come over here, you got your animal dialogue box just there. You can open up the gate if you want to facilitate bringing a trailer down, that sort of thing. Now you have got your slurry taking out point just there, and the icon's there, but this is your pipe for bringing out the milk, and they are really close together, so you might just want to be a little bit careful. I'd say for your slurry, just sort of come a bit further over. And we'll come down here, and we got our loading in point for your feed just there. This one, on the other hand, I'm not quite sure what it does. I mean, the cows have got straw in, they've got food in. I assumed it was a manure heap, but nothing's piling up. So, okay, fair enough. Another loading in point for your feed. And then round here is your loading in point for your straw. And then here, it needs to put water in. Yeah, I mean, it's a barn sort of pasture combo. Obviously, pastures need water. That being said, I mean, that's all right. Hi, little beef burgers. How you doing? Right, next up is the Case IH165. This is by Explode Modding, 5.54 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it under plows. Now, this requires 180 horsepower from your tractor, 3.6 meter working width, 8 mile an hour working speed, 14 grand. That's not bad, actually, 14 grand. Well, 3.6, yeah, it's going to be for your small farming shenanigans. I mean, large fields, yeah, you're going to take forever. Now, you've got the option of old stickers or new stickers on the design. Then you can change the rim colour to any of those. Yeah, I mean, for your small farming shenanigans, this would do you nicely. Well, next up is TSP14. This is by Farm Andre, 16.24 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it under trailers. Now, it starts off with a 10,000 litre capacity, 15,260 to buy. You can then change the capacity up to 17,000. You can then change it up to 17,000 with a cover. You can then turn it into a bale trailer or back to the 10,000. Then you've got the wheel setup, standard or narrow tyres. You've got design 1 or standard. So design 1, put some stickers on. You can't really see it because I haven't got the bigger one on. There we are. Right, so there you are. There's your stickers on the side. You then got main colour is going to do the frame underneath. Design colour is obviously going to do the body. And then the rim colour is going to do the rims. Well, the hubs. Let's say the rims, hubs. It's hubs anyway. I mean, I like that though. I mean, the detail on it. You've got spiral hoses, little canister underneath, even the hydraulics for the back. That's ace. Well, next up is Rope and Chain. This is by JMZ, 0.59 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these under weights. Now, these are ace. For an aesthetic point of view, these are ace. Much else. Yeah, it's just for decoration. 20 kilo weight, which isn't really going to hold down much, mind you. It's only going to cost you 15. Or you got the other version, which is the chain. A little bit heavier, 60 kilo on that one, and 30 price. But you put them on the 3 point. Look at that. I mean, if you wanted to go down the road of, immersiveness, you're doing a rescue, you've got a tractor stuck in the mud, put one of these on the front. You're going to use it when you get down there. That's ace. Well, next up is the Lizard T225. This is by Farmall, 3.2 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under bale loaders. Now, obviously, this is brilliant. I must admit, mounts to the 3-point hitch on the back of your tractor. You've got the 2 options. Now, you've got for silage bales, obviously, you've got the soft touch grabs. For the straw bales, you've got some spikes. Obviously, you don't want to use spikes on silage bales. It's going to pierce the rapid. Although, to be fair, in the game, it's not really going to make much difference. But all right, here's what it is. The main colour is red. Yeah, lots of them. So you go for whichever red you like. I mean, it only cost you 1,700 as standard. Although, to be fair, you'd have... There you are, that's better. You'd have thought having those extra... Just for the sheer amount of metal that would need it. It's actually cheaper. All right, fair enough. Right, next up is Self-Made Front Weight Box. This is by JGW Modding, 3.43 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under weights. Now, it starts off 500 kilo, 2,950 to buy. You can then change that a little, up to 720 kilo. So you can make it a 1.2 ton weight if you wanted to. So they're going to cost you just over 3.5 grand. That's not bad. You can change the main colour to anything you like. So we'll go for the usual. You've got the lid colour. We can change that to any one of those. And then you've got the weight colour. It's obviously going to be the weights on the side. Hooks up to 3 points. Very nice. Right, next up is the Chrome GX520. This is by West Flash Modding. 22.72 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it under trailers. Now, it's got 52,000 litre capacity. 119 grand to buy. You've got the option of Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, Lizard, then back to Trelleborg. There's a couple of different versions on the go there. Some wide tyres. Warning signs. We'll spin it around the back. There we are. Puts those on. Strobes puts those just below the warning signs. Backlights, you're going to change the design to LED or the chrome ones. Then the cover, which I think is a must, because to be fair, that plastic cover that goes on that, I love that. That's ace. Then change the main colour to that. Oh, it's a stealth tractor. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Sidewalls, we'll go over red. And then we've got the decals on the side. We'll put those as red as well. And actually, we've got the decals on the roof as well. Oh, red and black. Oh, that's ace. Look at that. That looks awesome. And next up is Lizard Slice Weight. This is by 76 Max, 3.81 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, it's going to be found under weights. So it starts off with a 1 ton weight for 950. That's all right. You can then change that to 1.1 ton, 1.3 ton, 1.5 ton, or back to 1. But even so, 1.5 ton for 1,600. That is all right. That is well cheap. Obviously, mounts to a 3 point. But 1,600 to buy 1.5 ton, that's ace. Main colour is going to be obviously your main colour, but still, that's a bargain. And next up is the Lizard PF100. This is by Calaruga Modding Design. 9.72 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under bale loaders. Now, there's two versions of this. So the first one is this one. Does the square bales. 27 bales, 180 to 240 centimetre. Got 22 grand price tag. You can then change the wheel setup to wide tyres or standard. Auto load, yes, every day. Auto load every day. Beacon puts it on the bumper at the back. There we are. And obviously that headache rack, that will fold up once you get going. Now, we'll point out swivel axle. Obviously personal preference. I'm terrible at reversing them. Just drive forward, it's a lot easier. Then you've got the other version, which is going to do your round bales. This is going to do one extra, 28 bales on this one, 125 centimetre to 150 centimetre, 22 grand, and then the same options as before. But with the round ones, you've got two. Headache rack now. Is the one at the back called a headache rack? I don't know. But anyway, you got the two ends that fold up. Oh, very nice. The last mod for the day is the John Deere Pro Gator 2030A. This is by Schleutches Modding, 11.83 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under cars. Now, this is great. Oh, I love it. It reminds me of that bit out of Austin Powers film. You know, where he gets it stuck, like side on in that really narrow tunnel. It reminds me of that anyway. 20 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 856 litre capacity in the little bed on the back. You then got 14.5 grand price tag. Got the option of attachers, which is awesome. Obviously, it's got a trailer hitch as standard. You then go, boom, 3 points. Oh, why not? I mean, I'm not quite sure what you could do with a 3 point on the back of one of these, but you can. And it's got the passenger support if you've got the Kubota DLC. Oh, that's ace. Got a couple of updates as well. So we've got the Fent Weight Package by Bayanagra. Lizard Slurry 2700 by B Gamer 003. Grain Storage with Hen House by Mr. Grutcher, and the Lizard Calf Huts by Mr. Hector. So that's your mods done for you. Why not go treat yourself and pick up some Andy's Farm merch? Link in the description below. And whilst you're down there, why not hit the join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But from me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.